asset exchange because it's the exchange of assets. Now, they're assets that we each have individually, and we probably tend to think of assets as being something quite tangible, maybe a book or a house or a car. But we actually have assets in terms of the knowledge that we have, the things that we know, the skills that we can deploy, the experience we've had, the stories we can tell. These are all things that have value and they could be exchanged. Maybe there's somebody in the community who would like to hear about my experience of coming to a new country. Or maybe they have a template that they could share with me that could make my job more easier. So it's being a bit more creative about what are those things that we have as assets and how might we get in touch with each other to offer and seek those. There's a range of value that can be created by the asset exchange. There's simply the uplifting of skill and ability, which you can get through training, but maybe there's a way to get it more customized, more personalized, more targeted, and at a time and place that suits you. We're also wanting to really encourage the community spirit. Let's get out of the way of putting on courses and running things. And if somebody wants something, and it can be small, they can get it for themselves. We also really want to encourage community life. When you think about communities, maybe your local neighborhood community, much of the kinds of things that go on, whether it's borrowing a cup of sugar or helping a neighbor out when somebody's sick, is simply just because you want to build trust and have rapport with people. So we'd love to see more of that kind of activity happening in the community. And we think that the asset exchange is a way that could enable much of that, particularly when we're across geographies and working in different locations. We don't have to physically be collated to do that exchange. We could actually do that with diverse people that we might not normally know or tap into, which in itself has added value in the diversity of the thought and the tools and the experience that we can access. You could be very imaginative in the types of adverts you place on the exchange, but maybe some of the things that would be more common to see, like mentoring. Maybe you are willing to be a mentor and maybe only mentor for a couple of sessions, or maybe you are looking for a mentor. Maybe you have a template that you have used before and you're willing to share it with people because it's worked particularly well. Or maybe you're seeking advice, you're looking to get into the change management field and you'd love to have a coffee conversation with somebody. Or maybe you actually have some books or tools that you no longer are going to use and you'd like to give them away or even sell. It's entirely up to you what you'd like to offer, what you'd like to seek, and you make the arrangements between the person who's receiving or accepting your offer. To get involved, go to the website and look at the Community Asset Exchange. What you'll find there is a list of the adverts that have been placed. Check them out, see if there's anything of interest. Also, consider putting one there yourself. I'm sure you have things that you could actually share with people. I'm sure there are things that you have, if you put your mind to it, that could be of value to the community. So give it a go.